I just spent 4 hours writing a letter to one of my employees because it's a sensitive topic. For context, she's underperforming and on a performance improvement plan, but she also thinks she deserves a higher salary. I want to read a part of the letter with you, and I will only include parts of the letter that I think are relevant to you, and of course not harm her. So let's call her Amy. Dear Amy, I wrote you a letter. You probably want to write one back. It might help to clarify yourself, or help you prevent saying things you don't want to say, or help you say things you want to say. Forgive me for sounding like a general who talks to his army. I'm just being very clear, because this is a sensitive topic, which feels so negotiable, but at the same time, so far from. I guess you just want to be treated fairly, to get what you deserve. At least that's what I can imagine when I put myself in your shoes, or in my younger shoes when I was still an employee. I write this so you can decide what you want, either finding a new opportunity or building out the vision with me. But I only want you to stay if you want it. I have no interest in working with people who don't want to be here. I have no interest in working with people who don't want to work with me. I have no interest in people who silent quit their job here. I have no interest in working with people who don't want to build toward the big vision I hold inside. You told me your desired salary. You told me your reasons. I listened carefully, and I didn't hear reasons based on facts or data. They were mostly about your feelings. I don't decide one's start salary or salary raise based on feelings. I look at industry standards. I look at the data. This is the only fair approach. And then I showed her all the internal data from people that applied and also external data. And honestly, Amy, if you still disagree with me after the above, I think your inexperience is clouding your judgment. Please don't perceive that as a personal attack. What I'm trying to say is that if you had worked with 7 companies before, or had seen the more than 2,000 applications that I reviewed, you would have had a much more accurate representation of reality. Right now, it is mostly based on outlier stories. For example, on social media, or people you know. I mean, who would post on social media that they got a new job with an average salary? Very few. Why? Because it's not interesting. Because it happens all the time. Because it is normal. If you truly believe you deserve a higher salary than I can provide, and salary weighs more than all the other things I can provide, then you have found your answer. If the opposite is true, then you've also found your answer. Please let me know your answer latest on Monday. Jordan.